Taylor Swift's brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl, is finally here. Let's talk about it. The Fate of Ophelia is going to be the standout track, it seems to me, from the album, and it is also the intro to the album. Sonically, it's a very bouncy start to the album, and thematically, it draws from Shakespeare's Hamlet, and Taylor talks about how her romantic interest saved her from the fate of Ophelia, who of course was driven to madness over the rejection of Hamlet, her romantic interest. Opalite is another standout for me. It's a pretty traditional sounding pop song, which is what I was expecting going into this album. I had very high expectations with Max Martin helping out with the production, although I wouldn't say that a traditional pop sound is how the album continues from here. I expected a lot more synths and just a real pop juggernaut sound like we got on Reputation, but this album actually leans a lot more on the softer side. Eldest Daughter. Time to talk about my real criticism of the album. I get that Taylor is campy and that at times she can be a little cringy. Like, that's just who she is. As a longtime Taylor fan, I totally understand that. And I also think that she is one of the best songwriters of this generation. But sometimes I just can't handle the ick of it all. And I think there's a little bit too much of that in the writing on this album. Like, look at this, for example, from this track, Eldest Daughter. Come on. The title track with Sabrina Carpenter is really, really great. They have really good chemistry together, and you can tell that they both really respect each other as artists and as women. And that kind of plays into the theme of a song, which introduces us to a showgirl, a character named Kitty, and the hardships that follow with a job like that, especially being a woman in show business. And I feel like Taylor and Sabrina share a camaraderie over that both on the song and in real life. And that's what makes it feel very genuine to me. Obviously a feeling that she doesn't share with a certain artist named Charlie XCX. I don't know if she wanted to release an album just to have an excuse to diss Charlie or respond to her in any way. Or maybe she just needed some extra cash, which she definitely is receiving from all of these vinyl variations. I mean, she does have a wedding to pay for. But she just didn't sound very inspired on this record, in my opinion. I personally didn't enjoy the Tortured Poets department very much, but at least on that album she was talking about her personal life and issues with conviction and earnestness. This album didn't even have that authenticity, in my opinion. I really do consider myself a pretty big Taylor Swift fan, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, please come back when you have something to say. Anyway, as always, my favorite tracks off the album are added to my New Music Friday playlist, which you can find the link to my Spotify in my bio. I update this playlist every week with my favorite releases, that way you don't miss anything. So please let me know below in the comments, what did you think of The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift? And don't forget to follow me, Honeybee Reviews, for more music related content.